Hello everyone. So in our previous lecture, we had seen how to calculate chi-square test using both manual calculations and using SPSS. Now today we will be discussing how to calculate chi-square using Excel. So we have a hypothetical data on drink and drive accident cases during night driving in urban areas. So this is the drunk, how many people have drunk, and then if they have met with an accident, then it stands for A. If they have not met with an accident, then it stands for NA. You can also see this data into a tabular format here. The first category is drunk, and if they have not drunk and then met with an accident, there are a total number of 4 cases. If they have not drunk, met with and have not met with an accident, there are a total number of cases as 10. Then if they have drunk and then met with an accident, 20 cases are there. And if they have drunk and then not met with an accident, total number of cases are 6. So let's begin. Now these are all observed frequencies. So we will type all the observed frequency: 4, 20, 10, and 6. So 4, sorry, uh, 4, 20, 10, and 6. Now for in my previous video, I told you that we have to calculate the expected outcomes. Okay, so for calculating those expected outcomes, we have to go through certain calculations, and we will do these calculations manually in Excel. So CT represents column total. I had told you in my previous video that these are rows. Okay, these two are rows and these are columns. So for 4, this number 4, first frequency observed, so we will see the row total. Row total is 14 and the column total is 24. Okay, so if we see here the row total, okay, let me tell you the by the formula first. 14 and 24. So column total, if we see here 24, so equal to product, and we'll select 24 comma, then row total 14. This is n15, n and 15, and the number that we have is 14. So we'll close the bracket and enter. So we got first as 336. This was one method by applying the formula, but if we want to do it faster, you can make table from here. The 40 in front of 4, the row total is 14, so I have written it here. Row total is 14. In front of 20 here, we have the row total as 26, so I have mentioned it here as 26. And similarly this row total can be formed. Then in front of 10, the column total column total is 16, so 10, I have written the column total as 16. And then in front of 6, we have the column total as 16, so I have written it as 16 here. So we can do is product, bracket open, and we will what we'll do is we'll select this number first, column total comma, and then row total, and bracket close and enter. Now what we have to do is simply drag this to below. All the calculations are done. Now for next part of the formula, we have to divide it by total number. So total we have is 40. So one process is that you do it by formula as we have done here, or else you can do is we can make another table as 40 40 40 and all for all four, and then we'll write equal to this number L21, that is 336. L from here and 21 from here, divided by this number, and enter. So 8.4. Now simply drag it below. We get all the numbers. So these are the expected frequencies. I told you in the previous video that the formula for calculating of expected frequencies is the column total into row total upon total. Okay, total number n. So this is the expected frequency. So what we will do is we will simply copy these frequencies and paste them here. Okay, now we have to calculate as observed minus expected frequency. So we will write equal to sum. First observed is J21, comma, minus, this is K21 and bracket closed, enter. Simply drag it below. So we got all the four frequencies. This was J21 here minus K21 and we got minus 4.4. For this one is J22 minus K22 4.4. Now similarly for all the cases, now we have to find the square of these number. So we'll write equal to power and this value we have to take out the power of minus 4.4 and 2. 2 represents that we are doing square of the number. If it would have been we have to find out a cube, then we have to write 3 here. So enter 19.36. Simply we have to drag this to below. So we got all the numbers here. Now we will be finding the final value of chi-square. Now if the formula says that chi-square value equals to observed frequency minus expected frequency square upon expected with a summation, sum of all the individual frequencies here. So we will be calculating this value by this formula. So we have the square value here, so we will be writing equal to this value divided by expected value, this value. Okay, this is the first chi-square frequency. So simply what we'll do is we'll drag it below. We have got all the values here. Now we have to do the sum of all these. So we'll make, okay, we'll do it here. So for finding this chi-square, we have to sum up all these frequencies. So equal to sum first frequency, comma, second frequency, comma, third frequency, comma, fourth frequency. Okay, and enter. So this is our final value of chi-square. So we got the value of chi-square as chi-square equals to 8.87 approx. So we'll be calculate we'll this is our calculated value of chi-square. So we'll be comparing this value with the tabulated value, and if this value is greater than the tabulated value, then we would reject the null hypothesis. And in our case, as we have seen in the table in the previous video also, this value was greater than the tabulated value at 0.05 level of significance, and thus we could say that there is a relationship between drink and accident cases. So thank you.